Well, welcome. This is Terry Ewell, and I am quite excited to bring you this new series on the studies, the melodic studies, by Alberto Orefici. This is one of my favorite collections to teach. Now, you're probably aware that I have taught the Weissenborn Studies over the web. I've put together 55 videos on the 50 Weissenborn Studies, and that's a marvelous collection. I so appreciate what Weissenborn has given to us. That collection certainly develops well the bassoonist through high school, even into early college, and those studies are wonderful. Collection of melodies, a wonderful collection of technical issues and things, and by the time you've completed those 50 studies, you've really had a good foundation in the technique of bassoon. The Orefici studies, however, are quite different than the Weissenborn studies. These 20 studies are all melodic in character. The emphasis is less on technique or technical challenges and more on musical issues. And for this reason, it takes a bit more maturity to play these than the Weissenborn studies. Albeit the Weissenborn studies, certainly at the end, are technically extremely demanding with the high register. But here you have something melodic, something unusual. And one of the things I like about this, I've taught over 40 years private lessons, is I have never tired of listening to my students play these studies. They are so unusual and, in fact, refreshing. Now, one of the reasons I love them is, first off, I have a lot of students come to me, study with me at my university, and they often do not fluently read the tenor clef. Well, by the time you finish the 20 Orefici studies, you will read tenor clef very well. And you will see notes in the tenor clef like low F that you will see nowhere else in anybody else's studies or the repertoire. So they're great for gaining a command of the tenor clef. They are wonderful for gaining a command of melody. They are just terrific for learning connections of line, rubato, all of that in this studies. But they're incredibly beautiful as well. You do not have enough beauty in your life. And this is an issue. We live in a world that often confronts us with ugliness, with harsh realities, with confusing situations. And I want to bring to you something that's beautiful. I want these studies and my comments on them to be uplifting to your bassoon playing and uplifting to your soul. I want you just to feel refreshed when you study these and when you listen to these videos. We know very little about Orefici. He was born in 1868 and died in 1920. This collection of studies was published in 1925, 5 years after he died. He appears to have been an opera bassoonist and later professor around Turin, Italy. He may have been a student of Eugene Jancourt. But although we don't have much biographical information, we certainly, with these melodic studies, have an insight into his musical understanding of the bassoon and particularly his love of opera. These studies just sort of exude a wonderful sense of Italian opera, and yet in a very quirky, unusual way that stretches the performer. And that's why I find it so interesting to study this and why I'm so excited to myself to restudy them, to perform them for you, and to bring this collection to greater light in the world. I don't think these are played enough. I think people have neglected this set of studies, and I hope that these videos will awaken in you a renewed interest in these studies. Now, I started making these videos in 2019, and will be continuing to do so in 2020 and maybe a little later. In 2021, there's a wonderful thing that's occurring. That is that the Orefici Melodic Studies will become part of public domain. I will publish at that time my edited version of these that will be available for free, and you will find them on my website, toread.net.